AJ Madden here, peak performance coach for high impact leaders. Today, we're here to talk about principle number 17, the water balloon and the ice sculpture from 1% Warrior Black Belt Boss. Available on Amazon.com, on my website, coachajmadden.com. Please pick yourself up a copy. Let's start out with a quote from Bruce Lee, and we'll talk about the water balloon, the ice sculpture principle in terms of self-protection first. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. It's from Bruce Lee. Water balloon and the ice sculpture principle. Most of fighting is being fluid mentally and physically. It is not continuous tension. It is being loose and relaxed, then exploding. Loose and relaxed and exploding. This is physical tension. This is also mental tension. This is also emotional tension. All three of these areas. The vast majority of the time, we need to be fluid and relaxed, whether it's our muscles or our mind. But when we need to attack, we must get tense and explode. Tense up and explode. That's when we are rigid. That's when the rigidity comes out. This also applies to if we are attacked mentally or emotionally by someone, verbally abused, or if someone's bullied. This is the time when they need to get rigid mentally, emotionally, and physically, and put that steel in their spine and stand up straight and put the bass and energy in their voice. That's when you become rigid. That's when you become that hard target. But the vast majority of the time as we move through life and we move through fighting, it is fluidity. It's a fluid mind and it's a relaxed and fluid body. It's very counterintuitive because if you've never fought or defended yourself, you would think that you must be very tight. And you see this in a new trainee. They're often very tight and very rigid, and they gas out. They lose their energy very quickly, and they become tired because they're very tense and they're not breathing properly, and they're tensing up their muscles so much because it's counterintuitive. You think if you're fighting or you're defending yourself, you must be rigid the whole time. It's completely the opposite. A relaxed mind also allows you to see attacks coming your way before they happen. Whereas if you're tense and tight, you will not see and feel these attacks coming like you would if you're loose and relaxed and calm. Right? This applies to everything. Hall of Fame boxing trainer Tom Yankello, he was a trainer for Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest boxers of all time, and also Paul Spadafora. And he talks about relaxation. He's got a great quote here. You have to be relaxed in boxing. You absorb everything defensively when you are relaxed. When you're in rhythm and you're relaxed, you'll be smooth. Smooth as fast. On the defensive end, you'll be soft. On the offensive end, you'll be quicker. And you'll be able to get in position smoother and quicker, and position beats speed. That's a sport application of being relaxed and being calm and having that fluid mind. Let's talk about this principle, water balloon and the ice sculpture versus in terms of leadership. Quote from Andy Frisella, I'm to the point now where if I get negativity from someone, I don't even respond back. That's a water balloon. That's a water balloon mentality where if you get negativity, you just don't even respond back. You just don't even absorb that. You're soft and fluid, and it doesn't bother you, it doesn't faze you, it doesn't get to you. And that water balloon ice sculpture, water balloon soft, ice sculpture rigid, both made out of the same structure, water. This is, in terms of leadership, it's having a multidimensional personality where you can be relaxed and you can also be rigid when you need to be. Here's a quote from Warren Buffett. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing things with logic. True power is restraint. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. This is that water balloon again mentality where breathe, allow things to pass. As a leader, we have challenges coming at us every day, or we're being challenged every day in some way by a team member, by a competitor. Keeping this relaxed, fluid water balloon energy, this mindset, this calm mindset is an absolute tool that the best leaders are able to employ. They just simply have a different relationship with stress than everyone else does. They just process stress and problems and attacks different than other people do. It's one of the greatest secrets of leadership and really happiness and success in general is just learn to have a different relationship with stress. Here's a quote from Colin Powell. I got this quote from the book Radical Candor by Kim Scott. Kim's an outstanding leadership expert and author, and talks about having this multidimensional personality very well. Being able to have radical candor, being radically honest with someone, and she also calls it challenging someone directly to be better. And here's a quote from Colin Powell. Colin Powell once remarked that being responsible sometimes means pissing someone off. You have to accept that sometimes people on your team will be mad at you. In fact, if nobody is ever mad at you, you probably aren't challenging your team enough. So in summary, we want to develop that leadership, multidimensional leadership personality where we can be calm and fluid, and then we can also be in attack mode when we need to, attacking a challenge, attacking a problem that we may have, a difficult situation, and be able to go back and forth between that water balloon, which is that relaxed, calm, fluid energy that allows us to solve problems, but then have that rigidity where we're able to challenge people to be their best and be in attack mode in terms of the different problems we are facing in an organization, or an opportunity to jump on an opportunity, or to go on attack mode against a competitor, a competitive organization. It's important that leaders are able to wage war metaphorically in terms of, the business world or the sports world, where they are able to go in attack mode. People want that from their leaders. They want their leaders to be able to metaphorically go to war for them and fight and be that ice sculpture and be strong and to be able to have that attack mode, that lion mode inside them. If you found this video useful, please click like and subscribe. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone that you believe will also find it helpful. Please pick up a copy of 1% Warrior Black Belt Boss, available on Amazon and my website, coachajmadden.com. If you would like to improve your leadership ability and also your ability to protect yourself and those you care about most. I challenge you to know when to be the water balloon and also know when to be the ice sculpture, and to work hard on both sides of your personality, improving your ability to be both of those things every day.